together each day. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Morning, everyone. All right. Woohoo, things are working today. So, yesterday I was having pretty big problems with connection. Man. I've been having a lot of neck pain. It's a pain in the neck. So, we go through things, man. It's part of life. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go see my primary care physician today. You set an appointment, you wait for it, you go, you do what they say, follow direction. I'm wasting time for people to get on here. So, all right, I'm going to give it a couple more seconds. If I don't have anybody, I'm going to go ahead and continue on. Meantime, let's get a good stretch in. Everybody do their stretches this morning. All right. This isn't stretches, it's more like stretching. So, what, did I go on too early for everybody? You're used to have me at 11 o'clock. So, all right, let's go ahead and get on with it. There's nobody here yet, but I'm sure somebody will pop in. So, yes, no one denied me love. And you guys might think that I'm talking about me, but I'm not. Although I have my experiences in AA, you know, when there was a 2-year period, I was in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Anybody here there for their first, second, or third? Anybody here for their first, second, or third? I'm so glad that we don't shoot our wounded. I'm very glad that we don't shoot our wounded. Because they had no reason to keep me around there. Not until I decided to. Not until I made that decision that I did not want to live this life anymore and that I was willing to go to any lengths to get out of it. Hey, Steph. Good to see you. Love you, honey. Steph's my friend. She's one of the only friends I have left from when I was drinking. I have one other one. We fight more than we talk. You remember Nick, don't you, Steph? I still talk to him every now and then. Other than that, no. Homoki, I talk to Homoki. But, no, so what we're talking about here is that think of it this way. So you were feeling crappy, lonely, down, man. Jackie, good to see you, hon. Good morning. Other people feel that way too. Other people that don't drink or use drugs. So how do you feel about that person coming into your meeting? Okay, what if they have a different kind of addiction? Are you okay with it? What if it's an addiction to drugs? Are you okay with that? So you have one meeting, they're okay with listening to people addicted to drugs, but they're not okay with listening to people and they're overeating. They just don't want to hear that because it hasn't been brought in yet. It's not part of the culture. It's not part of what we would consider the norm. And that, my friends, is fucked up. Not cool. We can't do that to people. When we say somebody doesn't belong in a meeting with us, we're saying we know better than God, that person doesn't deserve what we got? No. Not if I'm around, man. Not a chance. I believe our responsibility statement says, when anyone anywhere reaches out for help, I want the hand of AA to be there. And for that, I am responsible. Anyone, anywhere, anytime, for any reason, reaches out for help, especially if they walk into an AA meeting. Morning, Gary. Good to see you, man. You know, so we got to give everybody that chance. You can help normies out too, believe it or not. Show me a man, I'll show you an anger problem. Somewhere in there. You poke the bear long enough. I don't care how I don't care how subdued your man is. You poke the bear long enough, man. It's gonna get mad. Not all men have anger issues. There are some men that figured it out early. That's good. So let's get to the reading because that's what this is about. So let's get some different opinions on this. Let's get going. No one denied me love. And I'm actually reading on March 31st. I went back because I didn't like the topics. But they've been the same topics, and I'm running out of things to say on that, and it's just going to be repetitive. And then people will be like, he's just saying the same thing over and over. So on the AA calendar, it was year 2. It means they were hitting their second year. A newcomer appeared at... Oh, no. Oh. I read that wrong. On the AA calendar, it was year 2. So 1934. 2 years AA had been around. A newcomer appeared at one of these groups. He soon proved that he was a desperate case, and that above all, he wanted to get well. He said, since I am a victim of another addiction, even worse stigmatized than alcoholism, you may not want me among you. Ouch. Worse than alcoholism? We got to find out what that is. 12 Steps and Traditions, 141. I'm presuming it's drugs. I don't remember. Let's go find out, though. I kind of want to read where it's coming from. I usually just go ahead and start reading and do stuff, but okay. As group after group saw these, let's just go ahead. There we go. On the AA calendar was year 2. In that time, nothing could be seen but 2 struggling, nameless groups of alcoholics trying to hold their faces up to the light. So they were trying to survive. Yeah, a very small group. A newcomer appeared at one of these groups, knocked on the door, and asked to be let in. He talked frankly with the group's oldest member, which was 2 years sober. Okay? See how new and fresh this shit was? Group's oldest member soon proved that he was a desperate case, and above all else, he wanted to get well. But he asked, will you let me join your group since I am the victim of another addiction, even worse stigmatized than alcoholism? You may not want me among you, or will you? There was a dilemma. What should the group do? They're not going to tell us, guys. That's why I didn't know. I probably did the same thing last time, too. I was probably like, oh, let's go find out. And then they don't tell you. Why? Anonymous. What does it matter? What does the actual thing matter? I think that's probably their point in not bringing it up. The oldest member summoned 2 others and in confidence laid the explosive facts in their laps. Said he, well, what about it? If we turn this man away, he'll soon die. If we allow him in, only God knows what troubles he'll brew. Yeah, between what, you 3? What shall be the answer, yes or no? At first, the elders could only look at the objections. We deal, they said, with alcoholics only. Shouldn't we sacrifice this one for the sake of the many? Whoa. So went the discussion while the newcomer's fate hung in the balance. Then one of the 3 spoke in a very different voice. What are we really afraid of? He said, is our reputation? You guys, come on, our reputation. We are much more afraid of what people might say than trouble this strange alcoholic might bring. As we have been talking, 5 short words have been running through my mind. Something keeps repeating me. What would the master do? Not another word was said. What more indeed could be said? Overjoyed, the newcomer plunged into the 12-step work. Tirelessly laid the AA's message before scores of people. Scores. Scores meaning hundreds, right? Isn't that what scores is? If I'm wrong, please correct me. Since this was very early group, those scorers have since multiplied themselves into thousands. Never did he trouble anyone with his other difficulty. AA had taken its first step in the formation of Tradition 3. All right, so what is Tradition 3? We know what it is, right? The only requirement for AA membership is a desire to stop drinking. You're saying honest desire to stop drinking, but we couldn't bring ourselves to even do that. So we kind of had to lower the standard a little bit. Just that one word, honest, kept hundreds of people out of the program. Amazing. Amazing what one word will do. Just imagine what your words can do, man. I came to you, a wife, mother, woman who walked out on her husband, children, family. I was a drunk, a pillhead, and nothing. Man, are you guys getting the chills that I am? Because you can feel that. Because I know what that's like. You know, yet no one denied me love, caring, and a sense of belonging. Today, by God's grace and love of a good sponsor and a home group, I can say that through you and Alcoholics Anonymous, I am a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a woman. Sober, free from pills, and responsible. Without a higher power I found in the fellowship, my life would be meaningless. I am full of gratitude to be a member of good standing in Alcoholics Anonymous. Me too, and I'm proud of it. I'm proud to be a member of AA. Okay. So I do want to say something real quick on this. I'm not on this, but I am going to close it with something. I love AA, and you guys know that, but AA is not the only way. If you feel like AA is running you off, try some other stuff. There's Celebrate Recovery, try some churches. Give me a call. I'll hook you up. AA is not the only way. It would be stupid to think if it was. I have to cough, but then these guys will hear it. So I'm just going to go ahead and hold it. I was a salesman for years. I can hold anything and talk. So, all right. The Amber Project Recovery, are they on? Oh, okay. No, that was just a message. I'm getting used to Instagram, guys, so thanks. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, if you need to find other groups, let me know. All right. So, for me, I was an absentee dad for a long time. I'm wrapping this up, guys. I was absentee dad for a long time. It was about a year and a half ago. I was thinking about that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm now a presentable dad. I no longer need to feel guilty about those things. I no longer need to live my life with those emotions because I'm not an absentee father. I'm actually a really good dad. As it turns out. Turns out I'm a pretty nice guy. Kind of hurts, huh? Knowing that we were actually really, really good people all along. Okay? That means we got some work to do. That's okay. God's given us a chance to make it up, man. I'm making it up. Fuck yeah. It's fun. I enjoy this. So, all right, guys, this is going to be it. I'll see you tomorrow for a daily reflection. If you could throw some prayers for our producer, Shane, please. He's going through some things, and he could really use your guys' prayers. I love you, Shane. We all love you, dude. All right. Love you guys. Peace out, and have a day.